Hello everybody, and welcome to WOR Tier 10 Russia Round 5 Season 12, I'd like to say. I'm not 100% sure, but I am QBR 20J22, and I will be providing you coverage of Tier 10, possibly week in and week out. I will just load up a bit of information for you, just to give you some information about the championship, so on so off. Xbox T10 does appear that the current championship leader is Basic Freak winning the first race of the season, and it does look like it will also be Alpine leading constructors. It will be intriguing to see if they can maintain that constructors and drivers lead after this race. We'll go on board with Jugo now. He's the first man out on track on the medium compound tyre. Obviously, I don't know much about this tier, as this is my first time commentating over any tier WR, but what I do know a lot about the track, which is in favour for easily running wide and validating of corners such as there and potentially other corners as well. And we also know this track for the ill-fated race of Lando Norris back in last season, which resulted in him going off at turn 4. He went off at turn 4 on the hard compound tyre where he should have pit for inters, and then he sadly stuck it in the wall. No, stuck in the wall, sorry. He went off track and almost stuck it in the wall. Okay, so. And his Dugo out first, as I did say earlier. He is on the medium compound. We'll get the tyres up to see where everyone's on. We've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 drivers currently selecting the medium compound tyre and are all out on track. And there's also 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 drivers out on the soft compound tyre. So we'll see who will get where in qualifying. So we go on with Jugo now as he comes around the final corner to start his lap. Drive to the power down this very long straight. Coming to turn 1 now actually, which some people don't even count as a turn, that is indeed turn 1. And on to 2, and 3 here. Very easy cut the inside your validate. People do tend to run wide here onto the left hand side, but he keeps that nice. And into the long left hander now, which I personally sometimes hit the curb and spin, but Jugo never takes that nonetheless very nicely into turn 4. Now doesn't run wide, doesn't invalidate up to the first sector line, and it is a 33.3. But it is the first sector time of this session, ladies and gentlemen. Into, I don't know what turn number this is now, too many turns on this track. So this is definitely one of the most confusing times on that track. You have to get that perfect, otherwise you are definitely invalidating. Navigates it very nicely. All clips the curve on the right hand side, left hand side. Doesn't invalidate. Very lucky for him. Will he pick a toe off the Alfa Romeo in front, or will the Alfa Romeo dive out of the way just in time? Bobby Ben has joined. Bobby Ben has left. Coming down the second straight now, possibly getting a little toe from the Alfa Romeo here. And this is a 1 minute 5.3 in the middle sector. Oh, and he takes a very deep line into the start of the final sector. We'll hamper his time at least a good few attempts into the awkward section of corners, which needs to be perfect. We can make a break a lap again, as most of this track can, to be honest. Into the penultimate corner lap. Now, will he navigate in nice, or will he run nice? Oh, clips the right hand curve. And he comes around the final corner first time. He's a 32.2, and that is on the medium compound tyre. And the next come round is a Ferrari. I believe that might be Wavy Knife. It is Wavy Knife. Will he be able to topple Jugo here as he goes across as he comes across the line now? And it is a 32.0. There's 2 tenths clear. There's a McLaren coming around now. McLaren goes P3 with 32.4. Times are now rolling in, ladies and gentlemen. Sideshow Samuel, he goes P4 on the softs, and there is now a Red Bull coming around, and that is D Guna 88X. He is all valid. Where will he place his Red Bull? Around the final corner now. He comes up to the line, and he will set a 32.4, goes P3. Yes, Hamilton goes pole with 31.8. 2 attempts clear of P2. Very good lap from there from Hamilton on the soft panel tyre. As we see, KTM Viper go P6 on mediums, and the next car to line is Aston Martin. GT Rambo goes 31.3, 5 tenths clear on the medium compound tyre. That is certainly a clear shout for pole. Amazing pace shown by GT Rambo on this bank lap in qualifying on the medium compound tyre. We intrigued to see what he can do towards the end of this lap. What a lap from GT Rambo. As we go on board with a basic freak. Young Castro now. I'll stay on board with him now as he comes round the penultimate corner. Now, almost runs very wide, almost validates here, but comes across the line and he will go P9 with 32.7. First set of laps are now just rounding in, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go on board with Raza Gamers. He's one of the people out setting a time now that he's yet to set a time. In the tricky part of Sector 2, which obviously get perfect, otherwise he will invalidate and potentially hit the wall on the right hand side there. Unless he does navigate out nicely, straight under power onto the second DRS straight and the final DRS straight, entering the final sector. Obviously, we did see, I believe it was Dugo take a very deep line there, which lost him quite a few tenths, but he goes with a 5.2 middle sector, relatively decent. That was faster than Dugo's, so he could pip himself potentially P3 or P2 around the final sector of corners, and he does navigate the initial start very nicely. All bit late on the power on the exit of the corner there into the penultimate corner. Now, how wide will he run for the best entry to the final corner? Doesn't run very too wide. Gear 3 into the final corner, comes across the line, and he goes with 32.1, goes P4. Coming in 3-4 for the Ferrari boys. McLaren. Okay, so I believe it will be Basic Freak up to the line next. And he will go... It will go P2 with the 31.5. Very good time there from Basic Freak. The closest man from GT Rambo with the 31.3 on pole currently on the medium compound tyre. And we wait to see what Just Anime can do now as he rounds the final set of corners. Will he be able to topple either of the front two? And he will go P4 with 31.9, 31 die rolling in. Sure, can see a lot of drivers match that time now. KTM Viper is 5 tenths up on his lap. He'll go with 32 dead. He should go at least P5 if he can just lap. We'll wait to see what he can do as he rounds the start of the final sector now. Just shortly coming up to the run to the penultimate corner. Obviously, run up the penultimate corner, sort of a mini straight perhaps. Obviously, don't carry too much speed into entry here, otherwise he will run wide and invalidate as he almost does there. Gear 3 into the final corner. Short went to 2 to 3 and he goes P4 with a 31.9. And there's another driver in the 31s. Swift Joey now on the softs with see where he can put his cards. He is currently leading the championship. We're going on with the current championship leader after round 1. Gear 3 into the final corner, first corner, short to the fourth, great line for the first section of corners, down to the massive left-hander. GT Rambo swiftly gets out of the way there. Into turn 4 now, where Lando Norris went off in 2021, and he goes with a 33.2 in the middle sector, relatively good middle sector from Swiss Joey here. Into the start of the second sector, there will be a car on his left now, who gets out of the way. That's KTM Viper now, after he went P4 with mediums. Swiss Joey gear 5 through sort of double left-hander. Navigates up very nicely, doesn't run wide, on validator, does not clip the curve on the left-hand side. Straight on the power onto the DRS straight, and his second sector time, which we will see very swiftly and shortly. His second sector time will be a 1 minute 47. That's a very good sector time here. Will he topple the medium runner of GT Rambo off the original pole? This looks very probable. This looks like a very tidy lap from Swift Joey here. And game volume is down and sort out quickly. As he comes around the final corner now, very good line for the final corner. He will go with a 31.1 goes P1. so extreme quality. Oh no. I was gonna miss fresh now. He'll just gone picked Rumbo to P2 on softs. Rumbo, I believe, is on long set of mediums, on a new set of mediums. Sorry. Let's see if he can get pole on the mediums. He's really invested in getting pole in his mediums, I must say. And he is currently half % public motorcycle. That is alleged purple, which I do believe it actually is. I believe it might have beaten Swiss Derby second time here. Three see where he could put himself towards the end of this lap. He is newly to wheel, as he tells me, so very good start to wheel if he can get pole here. This is like a very good and tidy lap from Jetta Rumbo here. We'll stay on board with him as it comes down the turn. I'm not sure what turn that is, but into the final sector now. He is for the 4-6. Tempo up. I believe that might also be purple as well. But goes slightly deep into the start of the final sector. Navigates very nicely on the exit though. Right onto the power down to the penultimate corners of this lap. Gear 3, short to gear 4, straight on the power. Down to the penultimate corner of this lap actually. How wide will he run out of this corner to get the best run he can into the final corner? He will run the final corner. Gear, holds it in gear 3. And he goes faster on the mediums with a 31 dead. That is him currently sitting P1. We've gone on board with Hugo, the man who set the first lap. So we've gone on board with him so they can do 33 2 in the middle sector. Very good middle sector. I'm not sure where this will put him. And there's a Ferrari come up to the line, but he is on his out lap, so we won't be watching him much. As, oh, 5 seconds in his lap, this is very good. Middle sector, that looks like a 4-2, but could be very blind, but it does go very deep into the final sector. Again, it will hamper his time, as I said, by a few attempts, same as he did on his first one. Going to the same line, probably losing the same amount of time as he did on the mediums. Coming up to penultimate corner now. And he runs, not wide at all, didn't he go over the curb to get a good run, but he will go up to P4 on the soft compounded tyre, D Greener BBX. Now he's just starting his lap. Wavy Knife starting his lap. So we're still on Wavy Knife now as he comes into the final sector. I believe he might be done inside. He has 3.1 seconds down in this time. He has evidently backed off. Go on board with Diguna now, who is 10 seconds down. We've got go on board with Jugo. Jugo is whopping 12 seconds down, so no one is setting a competitive time right now. We've got on board with, still on board with Jugo for a bit now as he just waddles his way around the track. Who's next to start their lap? Storm Twister, one of the ones actually yet to set a lap, so on board with him. Yes, sorry guys. And he rounds the penultimate corner of the first sector. Where will he go with his time? All Castro might block him here. No, Castro gets out of the way. It's just about quick enough with a 33-3 in the first sector. Very good middle sector here. 33-3 compared to GRT Rambo. It 2 tenths down on GT Rumble as it stands, so this currently will put him around the P4 mark. Hammy is best on the left, also get out of his way. Oh, he does run wide. He doesn't run, oh, he's in the wall, and he's out. Don Twister, who hasn't set up yet, is now out of qualifying. That's terrible for the Mercedes driver. That's not the start he would have wanted to the Russian Grand Prix here. As the Gumball with Basic Freak instead, who's on a lap now, he will come to the end of this final sector with a 4.6. And he's fighting something in that. Fighting something else will put him around the pole position area. Can he get pole off of GRT Rambo right now? We'll wait to see as he comes around the final concoction of corners now. As he comes up to the penultimate corner, one of the trickiest corners on this track, I must say. So down to gear 4 about that. Runs very wide, not very wide, quite wide to get a good run to the final corner. Switches to 4th, and he will go pole by 2 tenths. Very good lap from Basic Freak. They'll go with Fresh now. Fresh on the lap. Boys, how many? Fresh. Gone with Fresh now. Fresh is just a mere bit of time up through the first sector. Oh, he does one wide. He does validate. So we'll go back on board with Hammy is best. See where he can put on. Hammy is best in the validator as well. Oh, this is bad for these drivers here. But Gumbob is young Castro if I can. Young Castro now, who's on a lap now, just navigating himself through the first sector here. He goes with a 33.6. He's 10th down on his time. The co-commentator of the evening, who is E.E. Mido. Apologies for this, guys. As he does now join the party. Welcome, Mido. It might not let you include your audio, so because I don't know what's going on. No, it should say include the audio in the pipe, but it doesn't appear to be working at all. Happened on my other Twitch account as well. Pardon? We are live? Yeah. All on my racing 2, we're on. KTM Viper, 1 second down this time. He picked up back up in the mid-second. Please turn that down, that is in my ear.
I apologize.
Alright, okay, so GRT Rumble now, just the guy who's currently sitting in P2 after a great round of laps on these mediums. There's Fresh, who appears to have retired in the pit. He will not be setting another competitive lap in this session. Double GRT Rumble just comes down out of turn 1, coming out of turn 2 very shortly. Navigates into turn 2. GRT Rambo into turn 4 now. And he is half a tenth up on his time. He will not get pole if he continues his trend of only being half a tenth up into turn 6 now. Now we're going to very nice, doesn't invalidate. So he will currently stay valid, probably holding P2 if he can't improve it up any further. Coming down the second DR straight and the final DR straight of the lap, coming down to the start of sector 3, as we see many people taking very deep line, leaving them very much time. Obviously could be very close time between pole and whatnot, but Rambo is 3 times up. This will surely put him pole if he doesn't miss his final sector up. But taking very nice line into the start of it. Round the exit of the second corner of sector 3. Now with the two mini hairpins of the track, and everything is very nice, straight on the power. Now come on the corner, oh, a bit of a shaky exit there as he comes into the penultimate corner of the track. How wide will he run? He's run very wide, as we've seen many drivers do, and he will come from the line. Where we go? Will he go pole? Will he go pole? And he goes pole by 3 tenths. What a lap for GRT Rambo. As mentioned, GRT Rambo will be on pole, as no one else is taking the time. You can, but it's very, very, very low.
interesting, so say that on the stream. Can anybody tell me if they can hear me on the stream? Oh, you can. I'm on the stream, Jay.
Alright, grand.
Brilliant stuff. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. Little bit of an abysmal start. Apologies for me being late as well, Jay. How are you?
Alright, yourself?
I'm all okay. An invite to. Oh no, it's fine. I'll join the game. I'll come and spectate you now. How was qualifying?
I'm very good. We saw Rambo nick pole by 3 attempts. Obviously, he did set initial a great bank on the mediums. He was sitting P1 on mediums for most of the session, but after everyone on softs, and he did take pole on the softs after a very blazing qualifying.
That's going to be interesting strategy-wise, isn't it? If he's only on softs on pole.
It'll be tricky how you can do in the race. Yeah.
We'll have to have a look. It's been a while, hasn't it, to be honest with you, for me and you?
Yeah.
Back again, who would have thought?
Yeah, obviously, I've took a much longer venture into commentating now, but it'd be tricky to see how we can get on in our first race commentating for like months now.
It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. We can always guarantee that with us too.
Yeah, as we just do get, we're gonna hop on the race director to see what everyone's starting. So we've got to remember in P1, both Alpines P2 and P3, Knife in P4, Jugo P5, Fresh P6, Diguna P7, Eros Hamilton P8, Razor Gamer P9, KTM Viper P10 on the mediums, starting P10 on the mediums. It'd be tricky to see how his strategy plays out during the race. Just Anime in P11, Sergio Samuel in P12 on the mediums, Castro on the mediums, JTS Chase softs, Blue Sky softs, Hammy Best and Storm Twister on the soft compound. Swift Joey did disconnect at the end of qualifying, so he will not be here for the very start of the race. He's starting P3. It is crucial. He's currently leading the championship after round 1. Very interesting to see where he could go. Oh, just based on qualifying, Rambo.
I'm going to go for an outside. I'm going to go for I'll go for a Viper. Charge.
Oh, I'd love to see that happen. Information up, so it's information that Rambo is on soft. We've got the 2 Alpines to be hunting him down to turn 2. As I said in qualifying, the weird curve at the start of the lap is actually turn 1, but not many people recognise that as a corner. So, just Joey is disconnecting, he's falling down the order. But people shouldn't really be able to overtake. A Wave Knife is being disqualified from making up for slowing down, or maybe he hit Basic Freak. I am not 100% sure, but that is not very good for Basic Freak or Wavy Knife at all. Pretty sure Sean Basin going to be angry at each other come race start or end of race. As I did say, it is currently Alpine leading constructors and Swift Joey leading the way after round 1. I wasn't here for round 1 of tier 10. Oh. Obviously, very. What? No. Yeah. And this formation has gone very fast, what I thought it was, guys. For a long track, this formation has gone very fast. But yeah, taking a venture into further commentary and now picking up WR tier 10, potentially week in, week out, as I have found a bigger love for commentary than I have actually racing on the game. I only do one or two league races a week. I'm just taking a bigger focus on the commentary now. The fun, bigger heart for. Yeah, the game is not very the game is just bit ridden. Obviously, Obviously, this stress isn't as much in commentating, but as we see, as these drivers line up on the grid, get ready to start the Russian Grand Prix, the stress in their heads must be immense right now. To go into turn one, it's normally very wide, with all the drivers just very close, potential contact straight down to turn one. I've seen it many a time. I've seen cars flying, cars going everywhere just through turn one. So tricky how they go. It's light. It will be lights out. Away we go. Just like now, Joey has disconnected again. Rambo has got away well, but Rambo has jumped. Rambo's got an amazing start here, basically, and we have Fresh making a move, potential P2 here. Fresh on the side of Basic Freak for P2. Will be intriguing battle down to turn 3. And there's Eros Hamilton, that is round at the exit of turn 2. This is not a very good great start for the man who did start P8. I believe Storm Twister is round as well. Storm Twister, I believe he might put some damage as he is going down rapidly. Blue Sky also not taking a great start down in P16. Rambo has pulled 8 attempts away at the end of sector 1. This is basically a very great battle developing between Castro and Storm Twister now, but Storm Twister has got the edges now pulling away. And it appears so as Castro is closing back in at a rapid rate here with CTR. If he can make the move very soon or later now. There are not many other battles. Oh, Wavy Knife and Chase, we've seen this battle go on for that one. Samuel could be getting in the battle as well, so this could be a three-way battle currently for residing P7. As Giacomo is the fastest first lap and fastest lap of the race, he's 1.8 seconds clear. The man has the pace of a man just rapid. Oh, yep, hello, third and free con. Could be a great battle. Oh, they're all. With contact and Drugo now. Drugo might do both of them here. Drugo, will he be able to get the hunt down and get the move for P3? This is going to be a great battle. There is now 3 of them. Oh, and Drugo is round. I believe Drugo did get clipped by Basic Freak on once again behind. And now that is Drugo out of contention for the podium places on lap 2. There's another yellow flag. Oh, that's just in it. That's just anime on the wall now, and that in the wall. That is Drugo. But oh, Drugo has gone up with the teammate. Drugo is in the wall again. And Drugo. Oh, Wavy Knife is out. Wavy Knife is that a safety car for us now, or he just manually retired. He appears to have manually retired from the race. I'm not sure if retiring on the track is condoned in WOR, but we'll see after the race in stewarding. Basic Freak is getting ever so close to Rambo. I believe he may get DRS as the detection point is just after the lap counter. We could see potential move for P5, P4 here. But Basic Freak does have that 3 seconds power country that will hamper him towards the end of the race, as Raza might be able to even get a challenge on at the Guna now. As does Raza does have DRS. So this will be a very intriguing development to see if he can make the move, or Basic can make the move on Raza now, or will any of them get to run the outside. Guna running very wide at exit of turn 2. And no move appears to be being made. Guna running very wide, picking up dirty air, as we can see, as just anime now picked after getting damage as well. Just Joey is back in the lobby. Yeah, I just want to point out, 7th, 8th and 9th, all on the mediums now, not doing too shabby, keeping on the back of soft runner JTS Chase, which we see how Samuel, Hammy and Castro can do from the end of this race and how they adapt their strategies. Yeah, just gonna stop you there, mate. And there is a nice developing battle for P3 between Razza, Guna, and Basic Freak now. The Guna did get taken over by Razza, but Razza is now streaking away as Basic Freak did almost potentially get a run at Diguna, but no move has been made, and Razza just seems to be pulling away here, so we could potentially see them a move from Basic Freak on Diguna now, as in fact JDS Chase is on the back of Basic Freak now, and the medium runners are closing in on P3 actually. Medium runners on lap 4 are closing in on the people are running in for a podium. Yeah, obviously that will prove crucial at the end of the race. Going over how it is now with how close they are to drop a fair position to come to the end of this race, as Razza seems to be extending his gap to D Guna here, potentially residing away and potentially holding P3 and depends how long to hold it for really. As we could see. Oh no, he's just showing amazing pace to start this race, man. Rambo, wow. As Storm Twister does pick up Fritz. I do believe Swiss Joey has got one as well, so they will prove crucial come to the end of the race. And Rambo, this man here, be on purpose now. Got pole by 3 tenths and now just extending tenth by tenth, lap by lap, and he just dominating this race completely. I don't think so either. Something big will need to happen for him to have any chance of losing this win here already. That is his. Oh, I thought that was his first. I thought that was his second, but that is his first of the race. That is him now on 3 seconds worth of penalties, and this will be a lovely battle for potential P3, more than likely P4. Rather does seem to extend it. JTS Chase has his penalties. Kate and Viper is fast out with a 34.5. Things happening all over the shop, all over the track here. And agreed, as we could see a potential move for P5, but P4 by Basic Freak as the Swiss Joey's round at the exit. It looks awfully lucky a straight down the corner there, but we are not so sure as we weren't above at the time, but I'm sure one of the cars behind him will have had it on board to find out what actually happened here, whether that will cause safety car or not. It doesn't appear like it will be now. Oh, JTS Chase could be getting a move on Basic Freak down into the mini hairpins in sector 3. He cannot get the move done. He will surely challenge the move again at the DRS zone. Will he be able to get the move going into front of the corner? He does not, as D Guna now peels into the pit. Tragic damage, I'm not sure. There is a pit window opening now because a definite move is happening soon for JTS Chase on Basic Freak. The move for P4, both on 3 seconds time penalties. Will JTS Chase get the move done? Surely he will. Will he go to the left, to the right? He goes to the right, and he gets the move done. Breezes past Basic Freak down into turn 2. That will now leave him on the hunt for Razza Gamer in P3. I'm not sure if he will be going for a 2-stop or for softs at the very end, or whether he'll be hanging on the mediums to the end traffic. I don't know if the pit window is open yet. I haven't got very much information about that. As that's an undercut, yeah, that's what I mean now. As could see a move for P4 on Basic Freak on JTS Chase on Basic Freak now, as he's showing a 3-tenth gap as JTS Chase is gaining very much on Razza Gamer, because you can see him in the DRS from the start of next lap. Whew. Same. Jesus. But great race. Yep. He's just shown. We should all get the move in second go straight if he's close enough. When will Razor get this move done on fresh, or will he actually ever get the move done on fresh? We will not know until the end of this race. As I'd add, there's now a DRS train going from. Hold on, look at the flag. That is Storm Twist. Storm Twister, that's not McLaren. Maybe. Or Hammy is best on the mediums, getting a penalty now as Razor is edging ever so closely now with 2 attempts of fresh now. He will surely get the move done second DRS straight. Surely this move will be happening soon. Yeah, he'll be egging this move on as he will need everything to stay any hope in the championship fight, which currently looks like Rambo's going to be running away with the loop. I'm not sure where he'll be after this in the championship, but Rambo will surely hold a stake in him running the championship at the end of the season. As Razor doesn't get past fresh tries to battle back into start sector 3. This is a great battle in the track, in the area of the track which most definitely won't see, as they're almost some massive. Oh, there was contact there. It's going to be a very interesting battle from P2 down to now P6. And Hammy's best on the medium compound tyre. He's been very well, I must say, as he's a basic freak now. Basic freak is boxing. As well as Hammy is best onto the back of JTS Chaser. He does have DRS, I believe. We'll see Hammy is best challenging for P3 potentially very shortly. Oh yeah, he probably did get damage from the contact with Razor, or was it? I'm not sure. No, he did tap him, but obviously, damage model in this game is very sensitive. That is him potentially out running for the podium here, and the safety car does appear. There are 2 cars out already, and no safety cars yet. Very good for the races, as it does. It will be very good for the racing for us, as it closes back up. Very good. For example, like Rambo, so his gap is no longer 9.5, his gap is now at 9.3 seconds. Rambo is just his pace that he's displayed. So we can indeed trust Rambo, yes, as which go on, Razor spun, Razor spun on the start of sector 3, and he has spun, and that is him out for the podium unless a safety car does happen. And obviously Hammy is best on the mediums in P4. Hammy's best doing an absolute stellar job on this medium compound tyre. See if he can get the move on Chase and Fresh into turn 2 and 3. Right. Or will Hammy follow through on Fresh? He doesn't, but will Hammy try around the outside or inside of turn 4? Oh, Hammy, go on Hammy, go on, stick that move, come on. Go on Hammy. What a move! What a move by Hammy is best on the medium compound tyre. Yep, as Hammy's best is now launched onto the back of JTS Chase. Hammy's best, as I say again, doing absolutely stellar job on them mediums. Potentially hunting down for the win later on in the race, or will anything be able to stop Rambo? No one knows. Penalties, anything, literally change anything, change any race, just like that. Oh, JTS Chase was big stuff oversteer at the exit of the first corner of sector 3. Rambo isn't boxing yet. Keeping off with a 3-second time penalty, and will JTS Chase box in this lap? No, he won't. He's just dragging Hammy his best along for more. will Hammy is best on the inside of JTS Chase and just get the move done nicely. Will JTS Chase try and challenge back? Doesn't appear that he will, and he doesn't, as his softs are very quickly dying now. This is bringing the mediums into life now. I could potentially see an attack from Sergio Samuel if he can get the mediums in check on JTS Chase very soon. I'm just waiting to see what Rambo's in the pit. Yeah, I'm sure I'll say like lap 13 he'll pit, I'm not sure. Oh, we could see, will JTS Chase move back on Hammy's best? No, he will not. Hammy's best still holding P2, very good job on the mediums again. As Sergio Samuel isn't closing on as I expected very fast, we could see. But he is pulling away from Fresh. No, he's pulling away from, yep, Sergio Samuel is pulling away from Fresh in sector 3 here. 1.3 second gap, and it was previously 9 tenths. As we see JTS Chase potentially get back at Hammy's best here, and he does get back at Hammy's best. Will Hammy's best do the same move he done last lap? Hammy's best, or will he hold it again? Hammy's best around down the inside of turn 4 again. Will Hammy's best get the move done? And Hammy's best does get the move done again, twice in 2 laps, same corner, same move. What a move from Hammy's best. Yeah, but some people do it and spin, but depends how aggressive they are into the corner. Hammy is best, but definitely, if there is an overtake of the week in this league, Hammy is best, definitely in contention for it. What a move, 2 times in 3 laps on Hammy is best. He is showing some immense stuff in this race, same as Rambo, who is now 11 seconds clear of second place. Hammy is best, and Rambo looking stars of the race so far. Definitely 2 of the driver of the days for me. Ooh. Yeah, on the curve, but Hammy's best has appeared slowly getting away now. As it appears that JTS Chase is now pitting. Rambo is staying up for the look. That is JTS Chase confirmed into the pits. But we see Fresh is into the pits as well. That is the 2 out of the 3 leading soft runners in the pits. Surely we will see Rambo into the pits at the end of this lap. This will be an interesting development, but just to add, just animated on 7 lap mediums where Ian Hamilton is on fresh medium, so well, just animated, I'll hang on for much longer. Yeah, but being on aging tyres isn't very good at all. I don't believe he will challenge for P11. He will challenge for the move P11 down the straight as Hamilton is slowly streaking away on the fresh final tyre. And you were saying what, Rambo? Oh, someone's wrong. Oh, Katie and Viper is round of turn 2. I'm very sorry about that. Carry on. And Rambo is now pitting this lap. But 11 laps on the mediums, he is now finally pitting. As possibly yes, we could see the development of Hammy's best going on to the soft very soon. Hammy's best will take the current lead of the race, won't be net lead obviously, as Rambo, where will Rambo come out towards the end? I believe Rambo will actually come out P4. The aggressive undercut obviously won't work for Diguna on Rambo now. But Diguna could potentially, I'm pretty sure he does accept to get the undercut. I believe, well, he's jumped Freak and Chase. Can I just point out that aggressive undercut from Diguna has put him ahead of Freak and Chase, may I add. He could potentially also get the undercut on Castro, Samuel, and Hammy is best. Ooh. But Basic Freak behind, he is on lower ERS than what Diguna is. Your prediction to win? I don't know. Depends how you want to play it. So obviously, playing it safe would definitely be Rambo, but for an outsider, I reckon it'd be Rambo, Hammy, and Juno. Yeah, I'll go with you, but not in the same order as it could be any order from these three. They're all running an amazing race. If Rambo is running his own race here. Gonna hit on board with Just Animate and Iris Hamilton again as this battle is continuing on. Yeah. This is amazing content for WR and for us here commentating today. That obviously these are the ones that are providing us and whoever watches the stream with amazing content here. Will the move from Iris Hamilton happen down to turn 1? I don't believe Just Animate is a little bit far to get the move done, but we could see the move done secondary off it now. Not even sure when or if the move will be done now, as everyone appears to have pulled a decent gap on the driver in front or behind. Wait to see if Rambo can close in, no, but top 3. They're just waiting the top 3 to pit now. Oh no, that will be him out potential for a podium now, as he has picked up another 50 penalty. Diguna now on 6 seconds. I'll go for Hammy, Rambo, and Basic Freak. Or Chase, I'm not sure. As Hammy is best finally pits now. As Rambo could be getting the move for P2 done already on young Castro. Yeah, he's definitely got the move done. Rambo's got too much speed compared to what Castro has on the Asian mediums. And Rambo pulls to the right, and Rambo is easily breezing past now for the move for P2. And now Rambo stating why he's easily the best performed driver in this race. And he is now to P2, only 2.6 seconds behind. Car ahead. Rambo's been different graves ever since qualifying, getting pole at 3 camps. Rambo has. Oh, yep, sure, but anyway, Rambo is almost pulling into the DRS of his teammate here. Yeah, sure. Just Animate is still hanging on to the back of Hamilton, but not in DRS, so the move won't be done now, as Rambo is just about to go all basic freaks, got another penalty now. I cannot give it a accurate prediction for the podium anymore, as Rambo is now in the DRS of his teammate. Yeah. Yes. Yes, it would. How much I'd love it to. Will obviously could spice the race up potentially, but it somehow pushes another Rambo into the lead. Rambo not getting DRS from his teammate, luckily. Nor is young Castro getting DRS from anyone, and Rambo is now currently, or will be, around 9 seconds into the lead. Come the when everyone pits. Oh, Freak on Guna now. Freak has got past Guna on 2 lap older mediums. Yeah, obviously the battle was all across the track. Obviously, people on the focus on the front. Battles happened all over from first down to 17th, all race. Battles, we got battles. Anyway, this has been a great race to commentate over. Ugh. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Yeah, probably. Then what was Hammy's best? Now Hammy's best is in a DRS on Razzle because Hammy's best make a big impact on the few drivers ahead of him now, as he's on the soft compound, which is going to be viably faster than drives in front, as the front drives in front, they have aged tyres and he is on fresh tyres just putting this lap. Oh yeah, he's pitted. 9.3. Oh, he's out. It was that safety car that you. It is! It is! Oh my god! The safety car is out. Right, this is. No. Yes. Surely he will. Will he come and this up? I don't know, but this is just played Rumbo's hands once this sent. Oh. This has bought the race, and Rumbo's 12-second gap down. Oh. Heartbreak at Oh, someone's all five penalty for Blue Sky and someone Twister now. Both pitting, there was contact in the pit lane, I'm not 100% sure now. Yep, Tom Twister has retired in the pits now. I don't know. Let's see if Rambo does opt to pit. I believe Rambo definitely should opt to pit for soft compound with soft compound tyre. It's also put like fresh, but it's also put, for example, like fresh and Razza back to potential for a podium, but we can no longer call who will be on the podium and then this race. I cannot give a prediction at all. Who will beware, and this race Storm Twister does such unlucky Storm Twister. We will see you next week. I don't know what Storm Twister here. Oh, Storm Twister's now left possession. Basic Freak has stayed out now. He doesn't, indeed. Rambo will be hampered at the start by the lapped car of Jugo, I believe. The AI car of Jugo, if Jugo had rage quit the session. I mean, Rambo may be hampered by Jugo on the restart. Or whether... it's being on around lap 20, I believe. I think. No, I haven't. Yeah, that's it. Yep, indeed. I'll just go and check the positions gained from Goss. Sideshow Samuel and Castro both went up 9 positions from the start, and they've been very well comfortable in this race. We've got Trickiest Chase up 8, Hammy's best 8, Blue Sky up 4, Rambo down 1, but he because he's stuck behind a car that hasn't pitted yet, so that's Rambo. Currently treading, oh, he will be P1, judged by a massive time gap and pace gap between aging mediums and brand new softs, and obviously I'll be intrigued to see who can actually make it on the podium at the end of this race. I cannot tell you who will. You never know. Indeed, you will never know until the end of this race who will go where. As Basic Freak is still staying out, not opting to pit yet.
Hey, yeah,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So, less food, more racing. Alright, come on. Rambo is going to be hampered by that AI car of Jugo. If you look at where Jugo is on track, it's something between Basic Freak and Rambo now. We'll see how this will pan out. Indeed, it will.
so
Rambo, Castro, and Raza. I'm going to go with the three leading drivers without penalties. As well, I was spinning out potential for P2 earlier in the race to see him have a spin, so to see if he can pull back what he lost.
you know what?
Certainly, yeah, I believe that he can do that. And for rounding off P3, I cannot tell you who that would be. Yeah, we should hopefully see safety car in this lap, so it starts on lap 20. We will get back to green light racing again, and just making that safety car isn't in this lap. Or would it be a stupidly late call for safety car?
Maybe another one.
It does appear so, yeah.
I'll stop so I can walk.
Oh, this is pain. Oh, wow! Ooh, basic freak spun! And he has reset the track. I'm thinking it will be coming as reset the track, unless the fact is not tolerated in. It's like isn't tolerated in WR. Apple's not will be on. I don't know what Hammy's best at doing, as there appears to be a weird jibe with obviously position giving and changing now due to basic freak spinning. Now Rambo leading comes in to probably start.
What happened?
I'm not sure actually. At one point he was leading the safety car, and then all of a sudden I just saw him drop his car and go around. But yeah. Probably is. I just want to add here, it's currently a 1-2 for Aston Martin. Rambo and Samuel, P1 and 2, obviously not. Well, but currently as it stands on the race director showing, it is currently a 1-2 for Aston Martin. What's on safety car? We're just going to have a look. How many pit stops have there been? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hold on.
Are you still counting? Oh, there's a 5-second penalty there for Basic Freak. And now I really think he is out of contention in this race for 14 seconds with the time penalties.
There have been 30 pit stops.
And they...
Our safety car, confirmation safety car is now in this lap.
Yes.
As Rambo will lead them away for potentially the only safety car. Also, 17 laps until first safety car in this race has been very wow. Done it very wow.
Hey, 7 laps.
It doesn't look clear that he will from his pace that he's shown to the start of this race, which is very good. As the Greener pits. Tony's basic free, and there's another collision again. Basic freaking look Castro. A basic freak just retire. Castro's pitting as well. Ooh. Ooh. What? How many come back? Great move from Fresh there, 4P4 as Razor gets another company. Now as Razor now, I believe that's his first second, that will be him potentially out his first 3 second now. So yeah, it looks like currently it will be Rambo, Fresh and one of the guys for 3 seconds on podium that could potentially end up with actually a double podium for Aston Martin here. Indeed, as JJ Chase is on the back of side of Samuel. Ooh, going very slow in inside sector is Samuel. Seems to be giving the move to Chase very soon. As not many moves have been made on the safety car restart. Oh, I thought so car ran up, but didn't. So as Rambo's taking the fastest lap in this race. Rambo's 3.6 seconds gap again already. Excluding Jugo because he is not actually in this race. Okay, so Rambo enough 3.5 seconds on my so Rambo can get a penalty and not have to worry about it. Oh, how many warnings is Rambo on? I'm gonna have a little check for warnings from Rambo. Rambo's not on any warnings despite going wide. There. Yes, it's very interesting. No warnings. This will be side by side. This will be side by side in 6-3. I'll try to see who comes out in front here. It's Fresh. Fresh will get involved here very soon. Let's check this Chase is on the side. It's going to be a very good battle. DRS is enabled this now. Oh, side for Simon goes very deep. Yeah, that's Hammy's best now. Up to I'll be now. DRS is enabled. This will be an absolute monstrous battle for P3 for the remainder of this race. So to see who will come out where. As Viper now is going down the inside of Razor Game up. Cycle Samuel, sorry. Samuel is getting moved on. Hammy's best now, potentially. Well, Hammy's best another 369 penalty. It will be Hammy's best dropping down a fair few positions now as he has picked up a second 3-second time penalty. And it does look it will be Chase and Fresh standing on the podium. That is true, they have indeed. It's very good for a track notorious for penalties, but well managed to compare them. I think Rambo's getting bored out there, to be honest. Or Samuel back down the inside for P3. This is further contact. Oh, Hammy's best is round. Oh, Hammy's best is round. Sideshow Samuel not. Yeah, that is Sideshow Samuel not playing it very much the cleanest now in after the safety car restart after getting slightly hit in sector. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, Fresh is pitting. Fresh is. Oh, Fresh completely missed the pit lane there. Fresh is boxing. Fresh has that. Fresh has damage. It's been intriguing development. Oh, Katie the Viper to be with Katie the Viper is suffering with 6 second penalty, so he will not be in shot for his podium here. Roger Gamer potentially getting moved down on Sangho. This is definitely this has been one of the greatest, the greatest battle of this race since opening race. Safety car restart, everyone's bunched up together. Just amazing. I'm pretty sure the top step of the podium is clear, but I can't give you the person that will be second or third. I believe Raza will get past Samuel very soon. I'm banking on it. Yep, Fresh with another 3 second penalty. That is him. Obviously, he did pit, so he won't be in contention for the podium as he was earlier in the race. As Samuel does get back past Viper now, it's going to be Samuel in net for a podium if he doesn't make any further mistakes. Just need Raza to get past Viper to get a shot at P3 for himself, as he's obviously taking some penalties. Oh yes, the case does happen. Yes, but no. Yes, because he's still racing this race, but no, because he is 4 seconds ahead. 3 wide and some. Oh, Raza is sort of. Raza was pushed wide there, but that is an illegal overtake for him. Oh, Raza could hold. This is looking. This is a disaster with the level for either Raza or Sun. Or Raza does get past Sun. Oh, how many is better? Another 3 second line penalty. Samuel makes a very audacious send. Oh, just anime is out. That will not be. I don't believe that will be another safety car at all, as we are. I believe there is like a 2-lap margin for safety car, and there will not be another safety car in this race. That will actually be Jugo in the points now. Well, indeed, this does allow Razzle Gaming will currently stand in P3 if he does not get the penalty. If not, then Kaiten Vipo, I do believe, Span early in the race, as we did see, he could be in shot for podium here. But Kaiten Vipo looks like he will also drop the position to Mr. Blue Sky, so I believe it will currently still be Razzle on the podium. There's another yellow flag. Oh, this Sideshow Samuel round again. Sideshow Samuel not having a very good race at all since that spin that he had, and he's run wide, and he run as he runs wide in pit entry as well. Will we see him retiring from this race? Will he take a shot for the lap? Maybe. I must say, this has been an amazing event so far. Indeed. Let's wait to see if Raza can make it past KT and Viper. We just need a mistake from Raza, and that will actually allow potentially Mr. Blue Sky could get a podium here if Raza picks up another penalty. Yep, Rambo, Chase and Raza is looking very probable so far. Just the fact that Rambo has not extended his gap as much as he did at the start of the race. It could, or he could be just cruising now. Could be cruising to the win now. Doesn't want any mistakes. Just take it nice and easy. He does look like he will hold it into the next corner. Indeed, will he hold it for the rest of this lap, or will Raza push too hard against another penalty? We will see at the end of this race. I don't know how many extended warnings Raza is on after seconds now. So I must say, this is. So yeah, I have seen multiple incidents incur this race, so we can see what the development is at the end of this race. This has been. Yes, as Rambo rounds the penultimate corner now, thoroughly domination pole. Shot fast, it will be a grand slam for Rambo. He rounds the final corner to take the win on the Russian Grand Prix. This is WR Tier 10 and Rambo does win the Grand Prix. And what a stellar performance from Rambo. Wow. No, he won't. Wait. Will. Wait, no, he won't. As Hammy spins across the Hammy does spin across the line. Fortunately, we can't do interviews due to obviously audio including issues. Apologies for that, guys. It has been. Rambo, 100% Rambo. I must say, Rambo.
I think I've got to agree with you on that one. He's dominated the race from start to finish. I think he's dominated it. But
Okay, after a very eventful Russian Grand Prix, we do have Rambo taking it on from top. Obviously, pole to win to fast out as a Grand Slam for GLT Rambo in Tier 10. So it's Chase in P2, Riser in P3, Viper, Blue Sky, Castro, Fresh, Hammy, Samuel, Jugo. Jugo won't be classified due to him being outraced for more than half time. So Hammy is best. Samuel, Anime, Goon Up, Freak, Twister. People not making the end of the race was Anime, Goon Up, Freak, Twister, Hamilton, Joey, and Wavy Knife.